average. A hop if you wanna just bounce to my leverage. The evidence, as they say, is in the...
I've pictured doing this video 100 different times. What to do for my first ever YouTube video for my entrepreneurial journey. And it doesn't matter how many times I've thought about it, I never actually got to the point of creating it like I am now. And that's what I want to achieve today. I want to actually stop thinking and start having all these amazing ideas and start acting on even terrible ideas. So I thought I'd start off this video, or my YouTube journey, talking about the entrepreneurial struggles that I've gone through. When you hear about the struggles from other entrepreneurial YouTube channels, they're already successful. 99% of the time I've not seen a YouTube channel where I've seen someone that's unsuccessful. That's unsuccessful, but that probably makes sense because you can't really find them. So I wanted it to be from a perspective of someone who is up and coming, and I really hope that a few years from now I can look back at this video and maybe even laugh at the things that I was struggling with because I have much bigger problems to deal with. I don't know. So this video is going to achieve two things. One, I want it to be something where I can start growing in confidence in front of a camera, since I'm trying to get back into it again. And two, I want to document as much of my entrepreneurial journey and the struggles, the happiness, the pain, the whole lot of it as truthful and as transparent as it can be, to hopefully show the world in the future what it really takes to be an entrepreneur. And I'll go into a little bit of a backstory behind me. I really don't want to keep this long, but I started my entrepreneurial journey in June 2018 when I dove into my first online course to teach me how to create a business. So I've been doing this for about a year and a half now, and to this date I've not earned a single penny. I've not done anything notable besides the fact that I've created my product. And my product is to help people overcome their anxiety. I used to personally suffer from it myself, and let's just say it was a shit time, and I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemies if I had any. But part of the struggles that I've had in this journey is probably not what you'd expect, but most entrepreneurs, they talk about a hardship that they've gone through and how they've overcome it and they've reached new heights. For me, I'm quite the opposite actually. I feel like I'm quite happy with my life. I've got great friends, great family, a decent job. I enjoy the people that I work with. So I don't have that burning fire under my ass to sort of go all in on this and progress as quickly as I probably could have if I was under some different circumstances. So my biggest struggle is finding the time to really weigh out the sacrifices of sacrificing the current life that I've got for an entrepreneurial one, and it's trying to find that balance. So that's something that I've not quite figured out just yet, but I'll keep you updated throughout this entrepreneurial journey. Part of the reason, and it's a big reason, why I'm even here recording this video after procrastinating it for far too long is two major reasons. One, I actually did used to have a YouTube channel and creating content, but I bored myself to oblivion with it. That anytime I try and create new content, I realised that I get those almost PTSD-like feelings of what it was like creating content. And it took a long time to figure out why that was. And part of the reason is because I started making videos that I was no longer enjoying to make, and I did that for far too long and burnt myself out. And I almost fell into the same trap again, doing stuff that I wasn't really passionate about. And it sounds really obvious, but I needed to make stuff that excited me, something that I could wake up and be excited to film and record. And that's the sort of fire that I had when I first started creating content on a very old Pokemon YouTube channel of mine. Secondly, I've been listening to an audiobook, The 4-Hour Work Week. I do have a physical copy as well, but I've sort of re-listened to it on my commutes to work, and honestly it was the kick up the butt that I needed. There's one principle or quote that says, "You're probably avoiding doing the uncomfortable things that you need to do, and doing the uncomfortable things is probably exactly what you should be doing. So aka this video, I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable, but it's definitely out of my comfort zone. There's definitely 1,000,001 things that I can think of that I could do that is productive, but doesn't really get me one step closer to my goal. Whereas actually creating this video does, because it's starting that YouTube channel that I've wanted to have for so long, and I've pictured in my head, but I've just been too afraid and trying to put it off because it is uncomfortable. And so I'm just basically trying to go into anything that's uncomfortable, and well, here I am. So the two biggest goals that I want to achieve next year, because it's nearly 2020, is to firstly make this YouTube channel as entertaining as possible. Try and make it informative as well, but entertainment is the #1 factor, because that's how YouTube works in its algorithms. If it's not entertaining, no one cares. Secondly, I want to be able to really launch my product to the world and really start helping people who were in a similar position to my own, where they were suffering from anxiety and they had no idea if it was even possible to overcome it. So they're my two big goals. I really wish there was a way that I could have made this a bit more entertaining, but really the main reason for this video is just going out of my comfort zone, so entertainment will hopefully come a bit more naturally once I start getting a bit more comfortable in front of the camera, and hopefully I'm not in such an idle setting such as my bedroom. And that's it. This is the first ever video that I've done for my entrepreneurial journey. I hope that the future version of myself will sort of laugh at this in a wholeheartedly way. But anyway, that's it for the first YouTube video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.